What's going on, y'all? Micah here, and I'm back with another boxing breakdown video, man. This one is a little different, man. We got your boy Andrew Tate back in this thing again, man, with another video. This time, he's actually teaching us technique. He's not punching on us this time, so there's nothing to fear. But we're gonna see if his technique is actually something that is worth taking in. Let's see if it checks out. Here we go, man. Andrew Tate's an amazing coach. Boxing lesson with Mike Thurston. Let's get it.
I teach you how to box in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Help me hard.
All right.
Got two weapons. Your right hand.
I like that one right there, man. He did the block and then hook with the other hand. Why not, man? You got one free hand. Use that to block. So far, so good. Let's get it.
You got a sniper rifle and you got a machine gun. Machine gun you can miss sometimes. Sniper rifle you got hit. The difference between a machine gun and a sniper rifle is the reload time. Right? Machine gun you can miss because you can just quickly reload it. Sniper rifle you got from bolt action all this bullets.
Alright, I'm liking the analogy. The sniper rifle versus the machine gun. The jab is going to normally be this machine gun, and the right hand, the power hand, is going to be the sniper rifle or the bazooka, whatever the hell you want to call it, man. And that's why a lot of coaches say set up with the jab. And when you're setting up with the jab, sometimes you are going to miss, like he said. You're going to miss. You're throwing them out there. You're just setting things up. Sometimes you're landing, sometimes you're not. But you can reload quickly. You're not getting as tired. So when you get in the gym and you got your new coach and everything, you talk about, why can't I use my right hand? Shut up, first off, and let the coach coach. And then second off, you need to get your muscle endurance up to the point where you can use your left hand constantly without worrying about your shoulders blowing out. Let's get it.
Exactly the same thing. Every single weapon has a reload time. So when you're fighting as a professional, the reason I don't just go in there and start swinging is because if I miss, there's a huge reload time, and I'm gonna get hurt, right? So your quickest weapon that has the lowest reload time is jab, to your left hand. So boxing stances, left foot forward, right foot back. The heels of your feet shouldn't touch the ground. Your front heel can sometimes, but in general, perfect technique, your heels don't touch the ground.
Andrew.
So it's like calf activation. When I was training, he put ink on our heels. If you saw ink on the mat, we all got fucked. Your heel can't touch the mat for hours. Because when your heels are off the mat, you're the most springy, you're the most bouncy. You can move quick, right? Your right hand is going to go up, and it's going to guard your chin. Your left hand is...
That's interesting, man, that was his punishment, man. They had ink on the bottom of their heels, and if they touched the mat and saw ink, they all got messed up, man. What is, if you boxed before or anything like that, what is one of your, the worst things that a coach has ever made you do, but it did help you? I've got a few different things, man. So there was, I had one coach who would make me constantly do footwork for like an hour straight, no breaks at all. Move. You should constantly be bouncing, turning, pivoting, and all that kind of stuff. It was trash. And another coach, he made us do Tyson squats like every single day. Every single day, man. If you know what Tyson squats are, you know they ain't really no joke. But hey, man, your legs will be strong. I highly recommend them to anybody who is getting into any boxing or fighting sport, combat sport, period. Or just anybody that just wants to be in shape, man. But let's go.
It's going to be out a little bit more forward. And the very basic premise of boxing is find him with your jab. As soon as you find him, you throw a power shot.
Okay.
That's boxing.
Mike Thurston's power shot was off. He said,
changes we can
I guess he's off center.
Make that better, but that's the basis of boxing. And the idea is, if you can't hit him with your fastest weapon, you're probably not going to hit him with your slower weapon, right? So it's jabs, catch him, and when you catch him with the jab, all right. So that's what we're going to work on first.
What is your timing?
You got a gum shield in already? I'm ready. Try and catch me with the jab. Jab me. Good. As soon as that touches, as it goes back, the right hand comes out. Boom. Twist at the end. Why the twist? To increase your punching power. There's a difference between an amateur and a professional. A bullet is so deadly, not because of the amount of pressure it has, but because it's such a small surface. If you reduce the surface area, you increase the pressure. So what most people do when they throw a punch, they don't think about how their hand lands. So, stay still. If I land with the flat of my hand, or if I land with one knuckle, you feel the difference. It's the same amount of force. It's concentrated, you see. So if you whack, and it's one knuckle, it snaps the bone. And that's where you twist, because it aligns your knuckle. It aligns your knuckle better. If you keep it straight, it's going to fire your hand.
All right, that checks out, man. Again, Andrew Tate's, man. He's coming with the lessons, man. turn your knuckles over when you punch. None of this karate stuff some of y'all like to do, man. Or I don't know if you be street fighting or whatever, and you be punching and slapping, basically, man. Hit with your knuckles and turn them. Those first two are the ones. Let's get it.
Massive difference. It's massive. People don't know. People don't realize it. That's how people get cut. That's how they fracture orbitals. Because they catch one good bang with the knuckle and it just snaps. The bone breaks. Because too much force concentrated in a small area. So if I'm punching, let's say at 100 miles an hour, let's say, I'm going to do more damage if that lands in the smallest area possible, a bullet. So that's why you twist. You want to get your knuckle in. And even with the glove on, you can feel it. I can feel with my glove on, if I land knuckle, I can feel his face snap through the glove. So I'm going to really twist the knuckle into his bones. So he might start to fuck me up. I have no idea. You want to land this knuckle in the middle if possible. That's it. These two can break. This one won't break. So you jab. If you miss, bring it back. Don't go. Leave it out here because you're going to be open for a right hand. See? So the right hand can come over the top. Bang. So jab. If you miss, back. If you touch, as soon as it comes back, right hand forward. Mike's going to beat me. So I do wear a gum shield. Why not? Go on then. He's good. Well, I've got one of my hands. You missed. You've got to catch me. You've got to catch me. It's like eating chicken with Rocky. You ever seen Rocky where he has to taste the chicken? It's the same game. Boom, there goes the right hand. So you missed. You didn't touch. You landed. Yeah. It was the right hand. So you touch, you always follow. You've got to train your brain. If this touches something, that follows. Because if you touch me this, you know where I am.
I think that's a great tip, man. If something touches, if you jab and you touch something, then you should make a mental thing. It should be a mental habit to throw your right hand immediately after that because you're in striking range. Let's go.
You know I'm there. You know that. And this is going to be longer than your jab. It's going to be all the way long, like this. You're going to pivot, twist on your foot, boom, all the way to this. If you jab misses, you don't want to throw that because you're going to be open for counters. If you land the jab, whack. Good. Right, now we're going to
drop that left hand bad.
You can hook like this, which is all about the knuckle, like we talked about. So there's less physical power because the way your arm works. Doesn't have as much force, but your knuckle lands better. Or you can hook like this, which is more physical force, but it's harder to get the knuckle. So that's more personal preference. You're probably going to like to hook like this. It's more natural.
That's interesting that he said that. I've always kind of thought the opposite way. I've always thought that when you throw your hook downward like that, you're doing a lot more turning in with your body, and that would produce more power. But then I'm thinking also the one that's like this, it gives you more reach. It's a lot quicker. It could have power too, but it's not going to be as powerful as that one. I don't like throwing my hand with the I don't like throwing it with the thumb down because I feel like it hurts my shoulder because when I'm turning real fast or something like that, and it's like it's jolting your shoulder. I was like, yeah, your whole body went through, but your shoulder jolted out. But I do feel like it's a lot more powerful. I think the one that he just threw at the last one, I just like that one much better. That's my personal preference. I can reach it. I can gazelle hook you. I can whatever. I can long guard you and throw out like that one time at your face, and you won't even know it. And I just like that one better. What is your personal preference as far as hooks? Is your coach teaching you that? What do you think about what Andrew said? Do you share the same exact sentiments he had about the hook, or do you feel differently like I do? Let's go.
Jab, cross, left hook. Boom.
Yeah.
So they all load each other. This loads this.
Okay.
This loads this.
Okay.
Make sure to keep your right hand up when you hook. Because the number one counter for a left hook is a left hook. Hook me hard.
Nice.
So it's like as soon as I feel it, you throw it.
Okay.
Keep your hand up. Nice. That right hand up. Good. Okay. Good. Right hand up. Nice. Right.
All right. That's the video right there, man. I thought it was pretty good, man. For what little bit of time he had, I thought that everything he said checked out. It was all the different stuff that I learned as a very beginner, and yeah, I thought it was good, man. It's always funny to me to see a non-boxing dude, like a really in shape guy, throw punches because it's like they look so extremely alpha male, but then when they start fighting, it's like, boy, you look like a beat. You know what I'm saying? Like it just looks funny. But yeah, man, how'd you guys feel about Andrew Tate's really quick, fast boxing lesson. Did you think that he covered all the pretty good basics? Do you think he left some things out? One thing I would probably say he left out that I saw Mike Thurston doing a lot was well, actually no, he didn't leave it out. Mike Thurston just, I guess, forgot. Throw the jab, bring it back. Mike Thurston was not doing that. He was jabbing and he was throwing it like that. And yeah, that was one thing. I guess he didn't go over footwork, but it looked like they had that down pretty good when they were moving around a little bit. Yeah, otherwise, I thought it was pretty solid, man. What you guys think, man? If I'm gonna teach somebody real quick how to get in there and throw something with somebody. Let's say I'm teaching somebody how to throw something against another person who's of amateur status. I think I could probably, get them that little thing, and they might do a little bit better if they're able to, perform athletically and they have the mental wherewithal to be able to keep doing this stuff and enough cardio. Then I think we're in the game. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. This was a much better way of learning than instead of getting beat up. I'm thinking Andrew Tate probably gave that same guy in that last video the same exact lesson, but then he just beat him up, and he wasn't able to follow any of that good stuff, man. But yeah, that's a good video right there, man. If you watched up to this point, thank you. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.